Hi YouTube, I wanted to show you this top too. It's got ruffles. Plus, I wanted to show you I am not really as big as t-shirts make me look. I have a waist. I have definition for 67, and yeah, I'm proud because you know why? People had made me as strong as I am. Now I'm their problem. Yeah, I mean, I'm still, um, the martial artist in me never goes away. It's here every day. Um, that, my topic today, the reason I got on here was to make people know perfectly clear. The more I hear, I don't want revenge. Some days I don't. But today in particular, I was thinking about court systems that had jacked me around, even a lawyer that betrayed me. He was a lawyer, an attorney that taught all the judges around me. So this little Mason wasn't your average bear, but yeah, and the rest of the people that betrayed me certain times. And when it came to the truths about me being a good mother or not and having my children taken, you know, and I was supposed to have rights to be able to contact them. These people wanted me to get vicious. I ended up where the kids did come back because not only did they, yeah, they missed me, but they were getting in trouble, and the people who thought they could school my children ended up not being able to handle them anyway. Not a big surprise, but anyway. So today is not one of my forgiving days, and I hear people like, "Oh, you don't want revenge." Oh, but I do. Let me make this perfectly clear. If you control other people and you sway other people, if you're a dishonest person on this planet and you've harmed people, I want revenge. Make this no doubt, panic, because I want revenge and I will seek it. I will make it happen for you. So just get that straight. It may not be your mission to seek revenge, whether you want to call it justice, whatever you want to call that balance, I'm going to make it happen. So you can say you don't want revenge, but I do. If it had just been maybe one person like a Shady X or something, I've had groups of people that were sent my way intentionally to keep the knowledge that I hold that some other people don't know. And I'm here to raise one sorrowful heart of God. And anybody else that falls in line with that on that frequency, your family. That's where you belong to then. You don't have any fears, you know. These people better fear, and most of them are too stupid. But even they're the big dog is in fear and kneeling before authority. So just let me make this perfectly clear. I do want revenge, and I will make that happen for the righteous people on this planet. So don't say I don't. You may not, but I do. So just I'd be a liar if I said anything different. And I'm not a liar, so let me tell you the truth. I'm not going to physically do anything to these people, but there are things in play. that's going to happen. And it's not just karma, these are things that were foreseen. Want to call it revelation, whatever you want to call it, that they thought that they could change timelines and languages and try and seclude people or whatever they thought they were going to do to try and get away with their shady, greedy things that I'm not going to allow. So, anyway, you shouldn't allow it either. If you want to forgive people, that's totally up to you. And if you don't want revenge or vengeance on your behalf, that's up to you also. I'm not rolling like that. I may have in a past life, I highly doubt it, but no, as a matter of fact, I know I've never been passive. So it's like people, oh, you've changed. I have never changed. Sometimes I'm quiet. I'm usually not very loud at all, but I have my moments, and if my voice gets loud, I'll break your eardrums. I'm not playing, so I better not be pushed to that point. So anyway, I just wanted people to know, you might be in that passive mindset that God's covering everything for you and karma will work out the way it's supposed to work out. No, I jump into the middle of hell and rearrange that a bit so it will never function the way it was meant to. They meant it to. Meaning your hell or my hell while they live on a cushy life at your expense or my expense. No, I don't forgive that. So, so people can think and say whatever they want on that. I don't care. I really don't. I only care about those who care about me. And it has to be genuine. Anything else, you can say whatever you want to say. When you've had enough, your soul will tell you what's right or wrong. You don't have to have anybody else to teach you, but I love it when people try to school me. It's like a beautiful thing. Educate is different. School, no way. Yeah, I'm beyond that. It's nice to have people talking, but make sure you know what you're saying. I've told you before. Don't demean me. Don't underestimate me. Don't belittle me. Don't insult me. I'm not here playing with people. I'm in a war and it gets physical. So you better try that on for a second right there, buckwheat, because I'm not playing over here. I know myself. I always have. So when I first met Doug, my friends, two men, had came to get me. Or let me see, was it when yeah, no, it was after I had met him once, but a couple of people came to get me because they said that he had shot at them. And I'm known as the equalizer wherever I go. So I came to straighten things out. But I found out the truth that these people that had, one that had been a somewhat of a friend since we were 15, was lying to me in order to get me to make Doug do what he wanted him to do. So, and I found out that lie, and things didn't go so well for that guy after that, to say the least. So, but yeah, I'm an enforcer. I don't play. Everybody around me is afraid, and they should be. If you're shady and you're doing shit wrong, I'm gonna nail you to the fucking wall. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. If you want to call that revenge, whatever you want to call it, I could care less. I have never changed. I've never been passive. I've never been too quiet or too loud or too little or too much at anything except for the truth right in your face. And for people that have done wrong to others, I'm their worst nightmare, and I'm not going away. That's why God put me in the house of people that were using crafts, because I'm smarter than that, and I don't play with anybody, and you never get away with anything. And I always see you, always, no matter what you try and say or do or hide. I don't care. There's no getting away from it. It's from the inside out. I can try and block the air. That's not going to do shit. The spirit that works in people is in people on the planet, not coming from anywhere. There's no help from out there. It's all here, already here. There's your revelation. Some call her DK. Isn't that funny? Yeah, death and hell. Death comes and hell follows. Isn't that ironic? I guess hell wasn't first, right? So anyway, this is one of my favorite tops. That's why I thought I'd show it to you. I've never showed you the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Roughly, yeah. I like skirts that, like, I have one that's pleated, so when you like spin around, the whole thing goes spins, I've got several ones that do that. Just, yeah. I'm not always just showing my strength in life. Yeah, I can be tender-hearted, but it has to be to the right people. I don't treat scum of the earth with gratitude. I'm not gracious towards them at all. I go down as vile as they are, or worse. They want to go there, I'll get worse. I've been taught by the best, and I am not playing with anybody, and I wanted to make that perfectly clear. I'd be a liar if I said anything else. So, I've always said a long time ago, I mean, I've had more, of course, than just like children harmed or murdered or best friends murdered. Had a lot of things done to me that I'm not forgiving, and there will be vengeance on that. So once again, I'm not playing. This is not a game. And it's a painful war. Stop pretending it isn't physical. It's very physical. And I've told people before, I give you my address every time I tell you where I live. If you ever want to spar, I don't care if I have sore spots on my body. Even if I could snap, crackle, and pop when I'm getting up, I'll still get up quicker than anybody else. And my door is open. We'll have a cup of coffee and we'll go out in my yard and we'll spar. I don't have a problem with that. I'm always going to surprise you. Always. So, like I said, I want to make that clear. That's all I have to say today. you know, um, I'm not taking any more out of anybody with their bullshit. Oh, just for the record, and I'm going to read this too. I'll go over on my Facebook for a minute before I go. I want to read you something why it's not a political thing for me when I've hated Trump for over 30 years. I could not stand this person before he even got into politics. It has nothing to do, I don't like any of them. I totally hate my government with a passion. People that play that two-party bullshit game out of the same bird when they all go to each other's weddings and party and go to their summits and G7s and all the rest of their shit. You can buy into it. I'm not going to. But I'm going to read you something that happened about, 30 years ago. I heard this. If I had not heard this out of his face myself, I could probably overlook it and say, well, it wasn't true. But I heard this scum say something. I'll tell you it in a minute here. I want to read it word for word. Because I've been through some ritualistic shit and I know who's involved in it and what they do and how they operate. This is out of Trump's mouth. I'll tell you the funniest thing. I'll go backstage before Miss Teen USA show and everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything. And no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant and therefore I'm inspecting it. You know, I'm expecting the girls 14 through 16 are standing there with no clothes on. And you see these incredible looking, it says women, teens. And so I sort of get away with things like that. Trump said that. And he said a few other things through the years, the decades before he was even in politics that made me just fucking hate him like I do other men like that. And women, especially women that overlook that or teach their daughters to be less than who they should be. I fucking hate you too. So yeah, I got some hatred going on today. Love it or leave it, I don't care. Huh. And when I love you, I love big. And when I hate, and it's real, I have to admit it to myself. I have hatred in my heart. Um, I'm not going to ask anybody to carry that for me. I'm just not going to act on it. But I'm going to project with it. And you better fucking panic because I hate you fuckers that use and control and try and sway other people for your benefit. Fuck you. Got it? I just want to make that clear, people. That's the mood I'm in today. So, and I don't mean F you if you're here. out of the graciousness of your heart, actually caring about my mission that wasn't directed towards you, you know. So I'll get this uploaded, and if you hate me, come on over. We'll spar if you think you can. Some of you might give it a go. I got a lot of stuff in here. Let me tell you about it. Everything that's always been done to me, plus. So you think about that next time you want to try and interject a lesson into my life. Got some lessons for people that they're going to learn, whether they want to or not. So, anyway, I love you all. I appreciate you being here. Peace from Pine City, Minnesota, USA.